What's up, everyone? Today we are doing another story. Yep, and today we're doing Baroness Bon, which is the first boss in Cuphead Inquil 2. Yep. By the way, before we start by the way, the Cuphead series that I'm making will not affect any future show or any past show. I might have to work on 2 shows at once, but I promise you nothing will affect either shows. Okay, let's get in. So it's gonna start with Cuphead and Mugman going outside because they want a sweet treat just to eat until they see that their favorite place, Sugarland, is opening up on like a beauty contest. If you're wondering what this is, it's basically where the woman, like the woman will have to dress up as goodly as she can. Then after that, she can choose her prince for her to date. So it's kind of like a cookie carnival, if you ever seen that series. So I want to put that out. I'm making a Cuphead version of Candy Carnival, kind of. Also, shout out Boxy, I think that's his name. I don't know. It was someone that his icon was like a box for helping me get this idea. Well, I just want to shout out to him. But I'm going to make it change a little bit so I'm not just full on copying him. Yeah, since I mostly get his ideas for these stories, I'm not just going to completely rip them off. I'm going to change them a little bit. I just want to make that clear. So basically, let me think, oh yeah. But basically, Baroness Bon basically wins every year. Yeah, so people don't even try because they know that they're going to fail. Yeah. Until Cuphead and Mugman are disappointed. This is supposed to be competition. It's not competition if nobody will join. So they decide to help some other ladies win. Like this Peppermint lady wins, chooses Cuphead and Mugman, which I'm not really sure how that's in. If you know, that's kind of illegal. YouTube, please don't cancel this video. I'm not really sure how that would be possible, but just pretend it is. Either way, Baroness Bon chases the boys with her castle, but the Peppermint lady helps both of them up and makes them escape. So basically, Cuphead and Mugman have a new wife. Now the end. But I'm pretty sure Cuphead and Mugman are way too young to have a wife. YouTube, please don't cancel this video. Please, I'm begging you. I'm not sure. Well, I feel like take down this video, but please. Okay, bye. Wait, I have another story. for you. It's going to be about the Jimmy the Great. I always wanted the Jimmy the Great to be in the Cuphead show, but since the series is kind of just wrapped up, I'm pretty disappointed. We couldn't see like any good bosses that we originally see. Like, we didn't see Candy Carnation, we didn't see Goofy Legrand. We barely saw Hildebert. And the Root Pack and Ribby and Croak for some reason got their episode, but not them. Baroness Bonbon got her episode. The Jimmy the Great, Bessie the Clown, Wally Warble, the Grimashnik don't even get their own episode. And Grimashnik, well, he kind of showed up for like 2 seconds, but it's not that much. But either way, Honey Bottoms doesn't get her own episode. Briny Beard, Calamaria, Warner, Herman, Stash, Sally, Stage. Well, they got their own episode. Well, Dr. Call's Robot. And Defensive Express didn't get their own episode. And I don't even want to talk about the DLC bosses. Let's just get into it. So basically, it starts off with the devil trying to make a deal with this kid. Let's just say that it's going to be, I don't know. But let's just say that it's this weird turtle kid. Okay, please guys, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Let's just say that it's that turtle from the Cuphead game. So basically, the turtle asks the devil if he can be a genie. So the devil makes him a deal. If he can go 4 years in genie school, then after that he can become a genie. He basically studies for 4 years, and the devil, since the deal's a deal. Oh my God, birds, shut up! Birds, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Thank you. Either way, try to ignore the birds. Either way, this is gonna be a long one, I can already tell. So basically, the devil said that he'll have to go 4 more years in genie school until he said that he can't do that because he's been studying genies for his whole life since he was an infant. So basically, he doesn't need to go there until he leaves. Cuphead and Mugman and Elder Kettle all decide to go on this trip to the desert after their previous desert trip. That's a flashback for a future episode of one of the bosses. Either way, they go there until they see this genie. Everybody is confused, but until Genie recognized Cuphead. Remember from Roll the Dice from this line? That's where Cuphead says, "That's for you, Jimmy, and you know what for." A lot of people confused this with the Jimmy the Great, and I can kind of see it. Maybe yeah. But either way, until he takes off one of his shoes, which is a lamp, until he reveals that he's stuck to it. Until he said that you'll have to run the lamp. You have to run the lamp. You have to rub the lamp to get 3 wishes. Also, I told the Jimmy the Great says, also, by the way, just rub the lamp for more wishes, because that's a thing for some odd reason. But the Cuphead rubs the lamp, so basically, okay, so basically, did Jimmy? Oh my God, these birds! I swear on these birds. So basically, Cuphead basically wishes for like $1 million, but instead he tries to like do something. He tries to do the opposite of what he asks for. If he wishes for $1 million, a million oxes showed up and start clapping over him, and he loses $1 million. If he tried to wish for muscles, some big grown muscles shows up and tries to eat him, and he looks weaker than he already does. If he wishes for world peace, which he probably won't wish for, like a piece of the earth literally falls on him. These birds, I swear. Until after that, Cuphead rubs the lamp so many times that like the half of the paint has already come off. Jimmy the Great starts laughing until Cuphead says, until Mugman steps in and says, wait! So you're saying that whatever you wish for, you just have to say, I wish. So the Jimmy the Great says, yes, that's it. Until Mugman says, give me that lamp. Until Mugman rubs the lamp. Until Mugman says, I wish. Until the Jimmy the Great is so confused. He says, you wish for what? You gotta be specific, dude. Until Mugman says, no, I don't. That wasn't one of the rules. I wish. Now grant it. Did Jimmy the Great start to go in a panic, since the joke is literally so stupid that he doesn't even know what to do. Like I wish could literally be anything in the entire universe, so he has no choice but to give Mugman the entire universe. So basically, Mugman says, for a whole planet of him, oh God, a whole planet of him to be made, where he's basically god of that planet, Elder Kettle and Cuphead to come back. For did Jimmy the Great to no longer be a genie with a balloon, and his soul will be stuck in a balloon. And the balloon says, the Monkman is smarter than me. All of that happens until they bring back the soul, until Cuphead brings back the soul to the devil, and that's the end. Okay, bye now. This took way too long. We have Beefy the Clown today, let's go. Fun fact, Beefy the Clown is my favorite character, so this will be the funnest one to do. I just like that creepy smile of him. Another thing is that he's just a really funny character. Well, that does make sense since he's a clown. But still, but he would make a good idea for a Cuphead show. Let's get into it. So it's going to start with the devil wanting a new assistant after henchmen and the king dice have failed all of the time. So till he calls someone, he calls on in a random number, he calls it, and he hears a voice. It's kind of, he gets really bad vibes until he just thinks there's some dude with like some weird cloud voice. Until after that he sees that cup, that it's a cloud. Until the cloud introduces itself. Here's the thing: the devil is absolutely afraid of clouds. It gives him it makes him freeze in terror. It makes him poop his non-existing pants, and it makes him have night terrors. Like, the devil's literally afraid of this guy. But so basically, while they're in the interview of the devil half listening and half of him going, I want you to go away now. I want you to go away now. I want you to go away now. So when the meeting's over, the devil is basically just done with it. He just wants to relax and eat some donuts. Until the Bessie says, is there any test I have to do? Until the devil says, oh, I'm sure you will do well by building this carnival. Okay, you can leave now. Take all the time you need. Until he calls in Cuphead and Monkman to go take Bessie down. But they first have to go get some ice cream. But either way, he basically, until they just gonna go decide to get some ice cream instead, then they'll do what they said. I just find that funny. Until that Bessie is all done. Bessie's a clown says now the favor. Until the devil is wondering what could possibly a clown want. Until it turns out that Bessie the clown is the devil fanboy. He's been a fan of the devil ever since he was a kid. Until he asked the devil to be his number one. Well, since King Dice is already his number one, he would like to be his number two or number three. Of course, the devil doesn't want this creepy fellow to be in his life forever. He thought, well, you can build up your music. Well, why assisting the devil when you can become the devil? Until he basically says for Bessie's to build a amusement park, not a carnival, amusement park. And every time you think you're done, build more. Make it so big that half the earth is covered with it. Covered with it. It's not colored with it. It's covered with it. Either way. So after that, he calls in Cuphead and Mugman to go take him down. They both agree. Until they go to the amusement park and start shouting Bessie's names. Bessie's names. So Bessie appears and basically tries to run him over with a go-kart. After that, he transforms into this balloon and decides to float away. Well, he makes the ground turned into lava. Until after that, he even rides some donkeys and stuff. Yeah, he rides some donkeys and stuff until he turns into the biggest, whatever his final phases thing ever. Until basically Cuphead and Mugman have to escape while Bessie the clown is making jokes. Cuphead basically stops and looks at the machine that they're standing right behind too. It's that like soul collecting machine from episode 1, season 1. He basically tells that like Campbell clown joke from episode 5, season 1 from Roll the Dice. Achel basically makes Bessie the clown laugh, and Cuphead loses the game on purpose until it makes Bessie the clown his soul to get sucked into it, and that's the end. Bye. Either way, today we're doing Wally Warbles boss fight. Okay, let's get into it. I'm gonna be warning you, this one's kind of dark and disturbing, but has a really happy ending, so let's get through it. Basically, Cuphead and Mugman are just eating some ice until they play some games, and they're actually having some real fun. The elder Kettle is taking a nap. But until after that, weird egg shows up. I'm like, Mugman, they're cautious of it until he decides to take care of it. Just for a few days though, since maybe the mother's looking for it. Cuphead basically tells him that he's gonna make it into an omelet if he doesn't, if Mugman gives up. Until Mugman accidentally drops the egg, but it actually turns into spikes. Remember that like one phase in Cuphead where it turns into spikes? Yeah. Until after that, when Mugman touches slowly, the spikes disappear, but when he touches this fast, the spikes reappear. Cuphead is kind of disappointed that he won't be able to make omelet, but Cuphead decides to start juggling and throwing the egg around to test its limits. Mugman says that we don't know its limits until they walk off. While this weird shadowy figure is looking in the corner. While they're eating ice cream, they see this destructed house with this giant bird in it coming towards them. They try to run with their egg, but until the bird stops, it walks over until Mugman says, "Oh my god, please don't hurt us, please." Until he accidentally drops the eggs and turns it into spikes. So the bird picks up the egg, put it in his house, and basically starts yelling. Cuphead and Mugman, and asking what they were doing to his baby and why they were throwing him around. Mugman basically explained that it was all Cuphead's idea until basically he said, "But what happened?" Until Wally Warbles, which is the bird's name, by the way, Wally Warbles says that he was trying to take care of his new egg until Hildebert shows up and makes a big tornado on them, knocking them all down to the ground. When he woke up, he saw U2 throwing his egg around and juggling with it. Mugman basically says that it was all Cuphead's idea too. But until he said, after that, Wally Warble says bye until he flies away with his egg. He also says that until Cuphead and Mugman asks about some mother, until Wally Warble says she didn't make it in the tornado. She didn't make it. Now bye now. Until he flies away, until he puts the egg in his little house while he's waiting for it to hatch. Until he sees this hatch, and it's Willy Warbles, which is his son's name, by the way. If you don't know him, here. That's him. Either way, he sees it until he says that he thinks that he'll name him Willy Warbles. Until the little fella starts repeating his name over and over. In the end. Okay, now bye now. Okay guys, today we're doing Grimmastic. I just want to say something. This might be a really short video. I'll try to make it into a video, but this would be a really short video since, sorry guys, but I don't have any idea for Grimmastic. They already got like this dragon episode in season 1. Like, I just don't feel like that they would want to do another one. So guys, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be doing this one. I think I give up. I give up. It's not for every boss in the game. It's just this boss that I just don't know what to do with. Maybe an episode where Cuphead, Mugman, Miss Trellis, the Devil, King Dice, and Henchmen go on a hunt to find the egg, and whoever can find the egg first wins. Yep, that's this episode. A eliminated video of Cuphead and the Devil trying to win in a competition. Yep, that's a Grimmastic episode. Yep. Are you satisfied? Is everybody satisfied? Is everybody satisfied? I don't know. Either way, he already technically appeared. It's a Cuphead show, but like I said, I'm going to be doing every single boss, but I just don't know. Okay, I don't know, okay? I don't know one bit about anything. I don't know, maybe talking about not to eat fireballs? Sure. That's his episode. You can pick which one. Hey kids, don't eat fireballs. Because I ended up no, don't say that. Doing that, and I ended up having 3 heads. Take this advice from GMS. I don't know. Choose which episode and leave with it. Like, I don't know a single episode. I don't know what to do with this guy. Bye.